What is up? Thank you so much for checking out Who Are These Free Beers? A show where Ben Glaze and myself, EZ, review clips from one of America's top morning radio shows. And my gosh, do we have a great time doing it. The full show is available on my Patreon for free. So I'm going to give you, a handful of minutes here. But the whole thing, you can check out either the audio or the video. You really should check out the video because I include video clips for you to check out. Wait a minute. Did I just say check out the video because I give you video clips to check out? What the fuck? You know what I mean. Anyway, you can actually enjoy it for free on a 7-day free trial. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. P as in Paul. A-T as in Tom. REON.com. It's all in the show notes. I just like to make sure that you know what the fuck you're doing. Click on it. Sign up for 7 days free. You do have to put in a payment form because if it goes 1 second longer than 7 days, it will charge you whichever level you signed up for, either $5 or $10 a month. Now, full disclosure, you can sign up and then immediately cancel it if you want. I don't give a shit. You still get the 7 days. A lot of people are like, EZ, why do you tell them that? What? I was like, well, I don't want to trick them into charging these people. My hope is you're entertained. And then I win you over legitimately, not like some fucking smoke and mirrors bullshit. Okay? I may be an asshole, but I'm pretty much a straight shooter. So there you go. Patreon.com/Eric Zane for the full 49-minute edition of episode 8 titled The 13 Days of Halloween. God damn. This was a fun beat up. You will love us goofing on one of America's top morning shows, the world famous Free Beer and Hot Wing Show. Indeed. Let's get after it. Here's your free clip from the latest edition of Who Are These Free Beers?
Did you see that people are getting upset about the games they're playing nowadays on Reddit?
That's been going on for some time, right? People are like, just too many games.
Yeah, because somebody made a thread about the new ratings.
Okay, yeah, I did see that.
And one of the comments was about how they're playing so many games. And, here we go. The games that are fun are the ones that audience can play along with while listening, like trivia and Name That Blank. But others, like Snake Oil, Free Beer's ice cream game, and this new one called Mind Meld, give you an outsider feel where you're literally just listening to other people play a game.
Right. With them just blurting shit out like that.
Yep. Yeah,
and that's what a lot of these games are. It's just really fucking hokey and bad.
They're terrible to listen to, and they laugh at stuff that's not funny and that the audience should not be laughing at.
It's funny because today on their segment 17, they had gotten a text from someone calling them out for this exact thing, for that game and mailing it in.
Yeah.
And they went on a long-winded diatribe. Can you see Greg there?
Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to read it and share the perspective.
And you can hear it too, yes?
Yeah.
Now I can't. How you check the text? Did you see the one from the guy in Nashville? Who we were playing the Mind Meld game, and it must not have it didn't tickle their fancy.
Tickle their fancy.
So their text came.
Look at that hair.
Hey man, let's see if I can find it.
Was it the Bob and Tom one?
Yeah.
I did see it.
It's not not a big deal.
It was just something about
it. It is a big deal. That's why it's in your brain. Don't tell me it's not a big deal to you, Greg. It's a very big deal to you.
Like you must have listened to Bob and Tom and thought, we shouldn't try either.
Yeah,
if it works for them, maybe we shouldn't try either.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, it was like, did you guys have a meeting, or did you all decide individually to quit trying, or was it just the money's rolling in? So let's do it like Bob and Tom.
Yeah, we're all rich.
And so,
Steve, they are rich.
Yeah,
you're
Free
not
beer
rich.
and hot wings. Sorry.
Trust me, they're rich. They make They make about $600,000 a year, Steve.
That's crazy.
You've topped out at 40. That's not their fault. That's all you're going to get. That's all you should get. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I said, our ratings right now are better than they've ever been.
Okay. I want to give that room to breathe.
Do it like Bob and Tom.
Yeah, we're all rich.
And so So I just wrote back and I said, our ratings right now are better than they've ever been.
Okay. Now that to him is the big jumping off point. And this is very good news to you and I, because he's like, well, they clearly want to hear about the 13 days of Halloween. They want more mind meld. And that means they're going to keep doing it, which means we get to keep reviewing it. So that's a big win, because he thinks this is great shit.
This show probably just isn't for you.
I'm not the same person now at 50.
Right.
Than I was when I was 28.
Wrote back and said, "You're everything you hated back then." Don't tell me what I hated. But
no, that's what you hated. I remember being in the room with you and we would make fun of Bob and Tom. You absolutely. Right. And, they can sit there. This has been their long time thing. Well, we've matured. We're older now.
Yeah.
We're this.
We've
now.
evolved.
It's like, well, hey, I understand that. And people say that because you got rid of all the bits that worked. And that's okay, too. But you haven't done anything to replace them.
Right.
Okay, you sit around and you hang out and you play mind meld. And it sucks.
Let's do around the rooms and games.
And you guys do not have the horsepower to be able to sit in there and do anything of substance that engages people. You're boring motherfuckers. You always have been. And so for them to just sit there and say, we're more mature and old now. So, this is what people want because our ratings are great. That's such bullshit.
They said you've lost all of your edginess and your uniqueness the same way Howard Stern did. And now you're just riding it out.
Yeah, we all get older.
You are.
Yeah.
Things are funny. Or
if we were still edgy to the world in the same ratio that we were in 2006, we wouldn't be able to be on the radio.
Now that's bullshit too. I'm tired of that being a scapegoat and a cop out. There is so much the best moments we ever had on that show were when we were just sharing personal things and busting each other's balls. That's what made the show funny. Now, if you hyper focus on a particular bit or something like that, or a Joe stunt, I mean, I get it, but I mean, you can't expect that the show wouldn't have evolved to a point like it is now if you actually had bits you were doing as opposed to this. It could still be very funny today, but they're not trying.
Because the world has advanced in its edginess, but it's not like they moved our scale of.
Well, and also then if we were doing exactly the same shit we were doing in 2009, everyone would go, they just do the same shit they've been doing since 2009. And now it's pathetic because they're old.
Now, that said, if you don't like it, it doesn't bother me.
Yes, it does.
Totally fine.
It bothers me when people write and go, you're a sellout or you're doing what you always said you wouldn't. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. No. But there have been things where I've changed. I mean, I'm like Howard said, I'm 50 now.
I've changed wives. This is the guy who says, I'm having sex 365 times this year on the radio, and he's worried about, he's the guy who's talking about queefs and shit like that on the air. Oh, we can't be edgy.
And
you're just not fucking funny.
I don't think prank calls are funny anymore.
I'm doing this.
I don't do interviews because I don't like them.
And, I loved them.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing now.
I love this right here.
That I did then, which is I try to come to work and enjoy myself.
Yes.
Okay, but we're taking this from a guy who collects license plates and hubcaps for fun. Okay?
Stares at trees.
It doesn't take that goddamn slug much to be entertained. So I don't know if that's a great barometer, Hot Wings. Fuck. Now I'm getting pissed off. All right. Okay, sign up at patreon.com/Eric Zane if you want the full show. There's a lot more where that came from. Holy shit. It was a great fun time. I think you'll enjoy it. Sign up for free at patreon.com/Eric Zane. I'm not going to go through all that bullshit I talked about at the start of this, so whatever. Thanks, folks. I appreciate your time just listening to it. Bye-bye.